Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Like, we'll wait for 5 more minutes and we'll start off the session. Yeah, am I audible or not? Can someone confirm, like, am I audible clearly or not?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, why very few people has joined the session? You guys, like, when did you, when you got update
We
for this
didn't get
session?
update, ma'am. We didn't get update. There was no entry in the calendar, and also there was no message or mail.
There is?
There is no update, ma'am. I just got an update from my YouTube that the session is going to start in 30 minutes.
Oh, there is no update in the calendar.
No.
There is update in calendar. There is update in the calendar. Okay, for few of them it's there, and for few, okay, for others it's not there.
Yes, ma'am. For me, there's no update, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, but like,
And there was no message or mail either. So we didn't know.
okay, like WhatsApp message is there, no? Like they are telling WhatsApp message was there, something like that.
No, ma'am. Personally, I didn't receive anything. I got an update from YouTube.
YouTube, you are telling, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I joined. I joined with the next day's link. The tomorrow's link I joined today, since it's a recurring meeting.
Yeah, like WhatsApp message, can you post that again? Someone is writing, no, Raghuram. Yeah. Raghuram, can you post this message again now at 2 o'clock now? Can you post this message in WhatsApp again now? Because very few people are have joined. No, I think revision session. This is revision session. No,
No, I don't think we are allowed to post broadcast. I think
why?
it's coming from the main. I don't know. I never tried to post any message.
Okay.
For me, I got a message at 1 o'clock which says only English and Max.
Yeah. For others, Abhirami and others, like how you got this, how you got to know this. There is session like this.
I got to know this via
What? You're not audible.
Ma'am, I got to know this not via calendar.
Okay.
Hi, I got a WhatsApp actually today about
Okay.
this class.
Yeah. This session is for everyone or only for May term or for qualified people also session is there or not? I think only term people, right? You all are term people, no?
I think it is open to all. I think because we are
No,
also
no.
getting statistics one messages also.
You are April qualifier people, huh?
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, then that means this is for
Plan Jan
everyone.
25.
Yeah. Okay, then we'll start off the session. We'll start the session. Like this is revision session for week 4 to week 6. You can ask whatever doubt you have, or else, like if you want me to explain the concepts, that's also fine. But try to ask the queries from your side so that you can understand better than me explaining. Like lectures also we are doing the same thing, no? In lectures also they will explain, but you won't have time to interact with them, right? Here you can interact and you can ask like whatever conceptual or any question in activity or practice or graded thing also you can ask like anything. Why no one is asking the doubt? Like why you are silent? Like all are silent? You can ask anything, I told you, no?
ma'am. Maybe can you explain some problems involving binning concept?
Involving binning concepts.
Yeah, binning concept plus dictionary problems with railway stations. One or two problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some clarity want to get on the keys and structure of the dictionary and all that with some examples. One or two, three rows of data.
Yeah, definitely I will do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Binning, no? I'm searching questions where the hmm. See, binning is like just dividing our entire data set into bins. Let's say, like whatever the let's take our scores data set. We have the students who like they can have any date of birth, right? They can like they can take any date of birth value, but if we bin them like January, February and March date of birth, so only the students whose date of birth is on January, only those people will come in January bin, and the students whose birthday is on February, those students will come into that February bin. Similarly, let's take our shopping bill data set as well. Like we can bin our customers into like the people who visits that particular shop like Sun General, or the people who visits only Big Bazaar, like that is used for like binning our data into small groups so that we can do easy processing for them and only on those bins. Like process computation can, like it will reduce our computational time also by doing that binning. So I will take a problem and I will explain you regarding the binning. Okay. See this, the whoever has asked out, please read out this question and read out this question and tell what you have understood from this question. Yeah. Yes, someone has asked out earlier.
Yeah,
No,
the first while loop moves all the.
no, no, no. I'm asking to go everything, to read everything. The following pseudocode is executed using the shopping bill dataset. Okay, I will read this for you. Two bills are said to be similar if the difference in total bill amount is at most 100. What do you mean by this sentence? What is this sentence telling to you? Two bills are said to be similar if their difference in total bill amount is at most 100 means.
Yeah, the maximum 100, it can be from 0 to 100.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
difference in those bill amount must be 0 to 100
yeah,
maximum. Yeah,
yeah.
and read this pseudocode. And okay, count one equal to similar of pile one. So we are calling the this, you all, I think you all know how to call the procedure. We just call the procedure by mentioning its name, and we'll also pass the input or arguments or parameters, whatever we will pass to that procedure, whatever the procedure is taking, we should pass that things to the procedure, and then we will assign that value which will be returned by that procedure to some variable. Here we are using count1. So count1 will store the output which is written by the procedure similar of pile1. So we are passing entire pile1 to our procedure similar. So what is happening in this procedure similar, like procedure similar of pile 1, a equal to 0, we have initialized our variable a to 0, and while pile 1 has more cards, read the first card x in the pile 1, move x to pile 2. While pile 1 has more cards, read the first card in pile 1, while move y to pile 2. If okay, if minus 100 less than or equal to x dot total bill amount minus y dot total bill amount less than or equal to 100, a equal to a plus 1, move x. Okay, move all cards from pile 3 to pile 1. Okay, can you quickly say like what is happening in this procedure similar?
Yeah, here if the difference is between minus 100 and 100, we will increment the count and then we use it in the that.
See, what is happening in that first while loop and why we are using two while loops here?
Yeah,
See,
compare each bill with
Using one
every
card
other
at file
bill.
2 and then comparing with each card of file 1.
someone is speaking very slowly. Can you say a bit louder? Okay, to compare every card with every other card, we are using that two nested while loops, and we are checking if the difference between those two cards, like total bill amount of those two cards, lies between minus 100 to plus 100, then we are incrementing the value of this variable a. So the count will store the number of, yeah, someone has to tell that what the variable count one will store.
Number of similar cards.
Yeah, it stores the number of similar cards. So that is number of pairs of similar customers, right? Okay, and we are here coming to our main code. While pile 1 has more cards, we are telling read the first card x in pile 1, and if the x dot shop name equal to Big Bazaar, move x to pile bb. If x dot shop name equal to Sun General, move x to pile sg. And if the x dot, okay, what is happening here, like we are binning our shopping bills, entire shopping bill data set, into three bins, that is Big Bazaar, Sun General and XV stores bins. If our shop name is Big Bazaar, then we are moving that bill, that card to Big Bazaar pile. And similarly for Sun General and SV stores as well. And the variable, like, and the variable count to is storing, like we are calling the procedure similar for these binned piles in this question. And then we are summing all the output, and we are storing that into that variable count to. Yeah. And what does the variable count to represent?
Yeah, it gives similar bills from BB, SG, and SV.
Yes, yes, you are
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
That is like similar pairs of customers who have similar amount, similar bills from the same. Read the options. Number of pairs of count one. They are asking only count one, no? So count one will give across all shops, and the variable count two will give only from the same shop. Yeah. Okay, what, like the people whoever like previously has asked doubt, no? He told regarding what is your confusion specifically regarding binning. Like this question is clear to you right now.
Yeah, it's clear. But also in the students' data set, also we can see one problem.
See, I'm moving the question slowly. So if
Yeah,
you have any doubt in that particular question, you can ask, like anyone here. Like if they have some queries, you can ask. Okay.
can you explain question two, ma'am?
Question two.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what would be the best strategy to find the students who have same date of birth and city town using the scores data set? So we want to bin our data set into like best binning strategy to find the students who have same date of birth and city town. So the bin, like whatever bins we make, all the cards from that particular bin should have same date of birth and same city's town. How do you, how will you do that? Yeah, tell what do you think the answer will be, like which option is seeing is like you are feeling correct?
Yeah, why not based on the total marks as opposed to city town? Because total marks is also unique number, so we can always bin based on.
Okay, you are telling you will total marks is unique number.
Unique
Take
means, I
our,
mean, there are some equal totals, but is,
okay, I
yeah,
understood.
yeah, yeah.
So we have 30 cards, and our total bill, sorry, our total marks will vary from, let's say, from 100 to 300. Okay, we can, how you want to bin, like 100 one bin, 200, the students whose total marks like between 100 and 200 as one bin or something like that, you wanted to specify some range?
Yeah, we can do half of it, 100 to 150, and then 150 to
Okay,
300.
you will move all the students from 100 to 150 to one bin, and from 150 to 200 other bin, and from 200 to 250 other bin, and 250 to 300 has other bin. Okay, we are assuming that our scores total marks ranges from 100 to 300 only. So if that's the case, like the people who are in 100 to 150 bin, 100 to 150 bin student, the students who are in those total marks bin, the date of births may not be similar for those students, right? For all the students. the students who came in that bin, in that particular bin, 100 to 150, all students may not have same date of birth and same city town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you win by that, will you think you will get the correct answer? See, uh,
Yeah, it could also be, date of birth versus town, right? So we could also bin based on the date of birth. So I'm not quite getting what additional optimization
see, every time,
meaning.
okay, I will tell you the simple logic. If you have 10 chocolates and the chocolates prices varies from like 5 rupees to 10 rupees, so how can you, like, you want to bin the chocolates um by the cost, by like 5 rupees to 6 rupees one chocolate, 6 to 7 other chocolate cost. So the best way to bin is by taking the cost of the chocolates. If you want to bin, they're clearly mentioning you want to have the same date of birth and same city town, so the bins must be either date of birth, we should bin either using same date of birth or same city town. That that should be the case. Okay, but date of birth, how many date of births we have? Like first January, 2nd January, 3rd January, so on to 30th January. Similarly for February also. Like we have 365 date of births. And similarly, if the year is a leap year, then we will have 366 date of birth. Then we need to make 366 bins. That won't be like, we want only less number of bins.
But that is only worst case scenario, right, ma'am? You may not have
Yeah, that
360.
is the worst case scenario, but we should consider that also.
Okay.
And like in our scores data set also, we have seen, right? And like there are uh, 12th March, 13th April, something something, like they are not like specifically, it's not like only, it's not only month but also date is also present right there. So like it gives us the count of 365 days. If let's take our the city towns in our this scores data set, then we will have like Chennai, Bangalore and Delhi, only
So
few cities.
it's like the worst case scenario in terms of number of iterations. City town gives the best option. That's why we are choosing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Okay.
option, that is why.
Okay. So that is a criteria basically to decide, right? So,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, what if there are more other than
Excuse
Chennai
me.
and ma'am, what if there are more towns?
What if they see, you need to compare whether date of birth is giving, date of birth will give either 365 bins or 366 bins. But if you have more number of cities than 365 or 366, then date of birth would be better option.
Yeah, yeah, for this data set, this answer is correct. But if you have a data set of 400 towns and above,
Yeah, then the
yeah, yeah,
answer.
yeah, then answer will be something different. Yeah, because we are
Yeah,
restricting the question to only this
or
data
use
sets.
in the scores data set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you explain question number 9 and 10?
Okay, you should answer this question. The following pseudocode is executing using the words dataset. So, quick, please, like, tell what is happening in this pseudocode.
Okay.
Variables, yeah, you tell whatever you understood from this question.
C and D are initialized to 0, and then
Yes.
we are entering a while loop. And I is the first letter of the word, and A and B are initialized to false. And first we are iterating to the we are iterating through the entire word. So we are in the first letter now. So if the first letter is a vowel, and if A is true, we will enter the loop. But since A is false, we are not entering the loop. We are setting A to true, and then
Yes.
we are incrementing I to the next letter.
Yeah.
So check. So if the next letter is also vowel, so then uh, we will be entering in this loop. So first, second letter is a vowel, and A we are already initialized to true. So we'll set B as true. And I don't understand this. If A, C is equal to C plus one.
If A is true, then we are telling C equal to C plus 1. If A, or if some variable, if it has, if only takes, if can read only either true or false. So if A variable is storing either true or false only, right? So if A means, if 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 the value of A is true, then we will enter inside that loop. If the value of if the value of B is true, then we will execute that D equal to D plus 1 statement. So yeah, if A indicates if that variable stores true or something. If I gave some procedure also, if is similar of something, then if I say if that procedure is similar returns true, then only we will enter that in the if block, and we will execute those statements. Okay.
Okay, so when the first in that word, if first time when we see a vowel, we'll enter into the first if loop, and A will be set to true.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And B will be set to true when uh, is it when it's consecutive?
Okay. So you are asking when A will be set to true.
Mm.
Yeah. If our see even if our first letter, if the ith letter of the word is a vowel, then we are making A equal to true. So if it has seen a vowel, like wherever or
Okay. Okay. That.
anywhere, that variable will be set to true.
Okay.
If A is set to true, then we are incrementing C.
Okay. Okay. So first time it sees a vowel, it will remain true after that. But first time it sees a vowel, it will be changed to true, and it will remain true.
Yeah, it will remain true because we are not setting it to false
Okay.
anywhere. No, if
Yes.
it sees a vowel, then it will be true.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you just try to solve this question and you tell like whether you are getting this answer or not.
Hmm. Yes, ma'am. I just got confused because in my mind automatically set it to false. So that's where I got confused.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. So like going through the question so that you people have solved these questions already, no? So you will understand like okay, previously I haven't understood this question, now I can ask. So I'm just going over, I'm showing you the questions so that you will just remember and you will ask whether you have faced some difficulty in solving that particular question or not. Yeah, should I assume that no one has doubts in that week 4 content, everything is clear to you guys then?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, why others are not replying? This is like the session is for why we are taking this extra revision session and all. Everyone should be interactive, no? If you are silent, then there won't be much like meaning for this session.
There is one formula n into n plus 1 by 2, ma'am, for the, I think, for the computation of the time. Can we go through that, ma'am?
Which one? Where you can?
In week 4 only, I think. I think something related to binning only. There's a formula n into n minus 1 by 2 or some derivation was there while computing the time for all the
Okay,
yeah,
then it will be there in the present slides, no, lecture slides.
yeah. Probably in the second lecture, I think. Towards the end, they try to explain.
Okay, it's a summary lecture, no, we'll see. If not, I think this is summary of all the 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing
here
else.
only after this, I think they have some formula.
Okay.
Or I can get my notes on second. Yeah, I think this is the one. I think reducing the number of comparisons.
This one comparing each element with all other elements.
Yeah, this only maybe we can go through once to get more clarity.
Okay. See. Okay. Now here there are 5 elements: A, B, C, D, and E. In order to compare each element with all other elements, you should compare A with A to B, and A to D, and A to C, and A to E. So how many comparisons should you do here now? First, initially,
Yeah, 5 comparisons.
why 5? A and A you are not comparing, only 4 comparisons. No,
Yeah, 4. Yeah, excluding yeah.
4 comparisons. For B, how many comparisons you should do?
Yeah, same 4.
No, like A and B are already compared. So what is the difference if you compare A with B, A to B, or B to A? It's same only. No,
Yeah,
you have compared A and B already. Why do you need to compare B and A again? Because the purpose is to compare every element with every other element. No, so A and B is already compared. B and A is no need to be compared again. So how many comparison B will have?
yeah,
3
three,
comparison.
three, three. Yeah,
Similarly, C will have 2 comparisons,
yeah,
because C A with A and it B, C is already compared. For D, it will have only 2 comparisons. For E, it will have 1 comparison. So the summation is like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. If we have 5 elements, we are getting sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 comparisons. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on to n minus 1 comparisons. You know, right? The sum of n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. But
yeah,
instead of n, we have n minus 1 element, n minus 1 only, right? Our summation is still n minus 1 only. So our formula will be n minus 1 into n plus 1 minus n minus 1 plus 1 by 2. That is n into n minus 1 by 2. Okay.
yeah, ma'am. Got it. Yeah,
Or simply, if you know this permutation and combination concepts, then you can simply take NC2.
yeah.
NC2 means like
Taking
each
two elements at a time and comparing.
comparing. That
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
NC2. NC,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think there's only one derivation, I think one formula, I think, right? Yeah.
Okay.
If any special cases are there, we can go through. I don't think so. They have any special cases. This is a special case and reduction due to binning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Want me to explain this?
No, no, I think it's fine, ma'am. I think we get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I assume like everyone know week 4 concepts and everything? If anyone has doubt, please ask now. Like I will wait for 2 more minutes and I will move to that week 5 content if everyone are clear of this week 4 content. Okay, with this week 4 content. Okay, then we'll look that week 5 content then. No one is asking doubts, no? Yeah, you
Actually, I have one doubt, ma'am. Like week 4 graded assignment.
okay.
In a second, yeah, this can be, we can bin based on month of birth, right?
You want to
Like
bin
12,
based on month of birth.
yeah, like we'll get 12 bins and then we'll get, we can base,
Okay, if you have 12 bins,
yeah,
they want to be same date of birth. Okay, then you will check within a month, you will compare the date of births of that students. Okay, you have 12 bins and you will compare the bins to get the people with the same date of birth. And also you should check the city town as well. Okay, for the same date of birth people, you will check their city towns. If they are same, only they will be included, right? If they are not same, then those students won't be like we won't consider those students also. See, if even if you want to bin by January, February, March, April, and so on. So uh, the people in the January bins and the February bins, the students who are in the January and February bins may have the make they can come from same city town, right? You may find the people like mm, in the January bin also there can be students from Chennai, and in February bin also there can be
yeah,
students from Chennai, right?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, actually, you are you there? Like previously, also we have discussed this question, or you joined recently?
No, actually, I just joined.
Okay, yeah. And also, if you count the number of bins of month of birth, it will be 12. And in our course data set, number of bins by city town will be only 10.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So which will be best? city town will be best, no? Because you will get only less number of bins.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So based on the less number of bins, we have chosen the based on city or town, right?
Yes.
Okay. And thank you.
Yeah. Okay, week 5, like we'll move to the week 5. I know, like, you people know, right, how the list looks like, how you will insert elements in a list, and what is first, rest, last, and init of the list, or someone wants explanation regarding this.
Yeah, for example, if you pass one element to the first or one element to the last, it will return a null, right, ma'am?
No, it will return that element only, no?
No, but if you put that in a loop, it keep on doing it, right?
Uh,
If it is only one element in the list, and if you ask for first of the list,
yeah, it will return that element. So which loop you want to put? For each I in L, you want to do that?
yeah, for example, I put in a loop while list is, and then we try to get first or last of the list. Then when we land at one element, then what is the exit condition there?
What is the exit condition? See,
Yeah,
list will iterate only.
in
See,
some problems I see if the length is less than equal to 1,
yeah.
yeah, there are some problems there, so we have confusion there.
Where, like, no. The thing is, if you say first and last of list, if the list has only one element, then first also, if say if our list has 3 in it, if we call first of L, it will give 3, and if we say last of L, also it will return 3 only. So I'm not able to understand what is your doubt, like when the list iteration terminates or something like that.
Yeah, in I think graded assignment 9 there are some confusions, but I think yeah, if it is not yeah, because this first and last will be same, right, if it is one element.
Yeah, first and last will be same if it is one element.
Yeah, and then if you don't delete that element, then we come again and then we see first and last will be same.
Yeah.
So there should be some mechanism there to make it a null or some sentinel to check.
Not null.
Mm.
If first and last are same, then you can tell, like, you, if you are writing some function, you can tell return something if first and last are same, then that iteration will stop. If you are in some, yeah, generally you will, if iteration, generally if you use for loop or while loop, you can you can mention the length of list and you will write the iteration condition, no? While length of L less than or equal to z, less than or equal to some, that
Yeah,
while I less than or equal to length of the list, you will say, so you will start from 0 and you will go till that length of list only. So it, yeah, that's how while loop iteration stops. And in for loop, directly it stops whenever there are no elements to iterate for each I in L. That is, like, it will start from 0 to so on, 0 1 2 so on, length of L, it will iterate till length of L only, right? For block also it will terminate in the later case. So yeah, there is
Y-
in the procedures you can use return statement to terminate, and in the while loop, like, you can mention, like, while I less than letter count of L, the length of L, that you can say, and for each that thing, that for loop will terminate automatically, no?
yeah. So understood. In some of the, I think some of the problems, um, they're not checking if first of list is equal to last of list. So that check is missing. So sometimes, yeah, I think
Yeah, only if it's required then it will check. If it's not required, then we won't check, no?
yeah. So I think we're able to manage that. So I think, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
That is the
I'm
only condition where we get a confusion. Otherwise, it's fine. Only when
okay.
one element is there, then we have that. Yeah.
Okay. Others, like, you all are familiar with these things, no? First, last, unit, rest, and adding an
And
element to
something
list.
related to his question, can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
If there is list of length 1,
Okay.
so can we find init or rest of that?
No, it will give empty list as
Empty
your,
list, right?
yes,
Null, right? Null will get, right?
Yeah, yeah.
empty
Okay.
list. Okay.
Empty
I
list is
just
same as
wanted a
null. Yeah.
confirmation, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
But ma'am, we can find the first or last of it, right?
Yeah, first of L or last of L will give the
Will be the
same,
same, right?
yeah,
Because there is only one
one
element.
element.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Hello, I have a doubt, Srinivas, about if loop, two if loops.
Okay. If in a
Yeah,
if, nested if.
yeah. Actually, when you go into the first if loop, when the condition is satisfied, we go to the second if. But the second if there is, for example, there is a counter, as the condition is not satisfied, the counter will not be incremented.
Yes.
But at that stage, what will happen? It is just exit from the loop because there will be one more else loop.
It
As
will
we enter
exit. I will tell you. It will exit from the that inner if loop, but it still will execute that outer while loop statements. So I will tell you using the notepad. It will be. I think you can understand better there.
That's what I was asked. So the else loop will still be executed, the first outer else loop, right?
Yes. So okay, if you have some, I will increase the font size. If and some condition C in it, you are telling. Okay, there is some if
Yes.
and some other condition C in it, and if there is some, there will be some statements here X or something. I'm just simply writing for your, just to explain here.
Yes.
Else here also, and there's some statements like Y. Okay, I will use C1. Some condition here. And here also there could be other statements like X1. Okay, where is your confusion? Like,
My confusion is there in many of the recent weeks, the inner if loop will not have any else loop. We just have a counter. It is abruptly just ended. So will it come out of the whole if
okay,
loop or it will take the outer if loop? Because in many
okay,
problems it's like counter. So the counter cannot be executed at that time. We don't know what to do. Just like exit the loop or which exit? Where do we exit?
see, now this outer if, I'm talking about outer if this condition C is satisfied, then these inner loop statements will be executed. So let us assume this condition C is satisfied, then it will go and check the inner if loop condition C1. If this condition is satisfied, then it will execute the statement X. If not, if this inner condition is not satisfied, then it will execute the else part, else Y. Even so let's say if this C is satisfied and C1 is not satisfied, then what statements will be executed? Y and X1 statements will be executed, because X1 statement is still inside our outer if block. You understood or not?
Yes, yeah, got it. But in some of the program, I'll take maybe the next live session. There is nothing like there is no else loop. It is just the counter. So two if
So
loops, and will it?
you are telling like there is no else part here.
Yes.
So what will happen if this condition is, it will execute this x1 statements. If condition C is satisfied and if condition C1 is not satisfied, then x won't be executed and x1 will be executed. X1 will be executed because C is satisfied, because x1 statement is inside our this outer if block. It's not inside our inner if block. So x1 will still get executed and
That is
x won't.
implicit else. It's implicitly right. It's not
Okay.
directly
Yeah.
mentioned, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. See,
Yeah. Okay.
even
Fine.
even if both C1 and C1 and C are satisfied, then X and X1 will be executed. The only case where no, where either X or X1 is not executed, when condition C becomes false. If condition C and C1 becomes true, both X and X1 will be executed. If only condition C becomes true, then X1 will be executed and X won't be executed.
Oh.
Yeah, just look it for a minute and see like you have some doubt or not. Is it everything is clear or not?
Yeah. I will take the activity and look through that, and I'll bring up the example. Then I, because in the recent weeks, many places there are two if loops everywhere, and there was no else at all. So I'll come with the example.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fourth week is done. We'll move like fifth week. We are discussing fifth week list, about the list only. No, just see like I will scroll down over the questions. Let's see like is everything clear or no? You have some doubts. You understood the second question, right? Yeah, I think most of them. Third question. Uh, do someone want to explain this third question? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the notepad, you have said an example, ma'am.
Yeah. That if condition, no?
Yes, ma'am. What if we add a exit loop in the inner if condition, ma'am?
So it will exit out of that loop. If
Out of the
like,
entire loop or the only the inner loop?
Only that particular loop in which you have put it the exit loop.
Is it
Right,
so,
ma'am?
ma'am?
so you are telling you have some for thing, and yeah, exit loop will exit out of that particular iteration. Okay. If you use for loop, and if you are simply telling exit loop in the if condition, it will just exit out of that if block. If there is for or something, if you are using if blocks in that in iteration for or while or some where anywhere, then that exit loop will exit only that particular iteration, and it will still continue to the next iteration. So if your I is, let's say, if you are iterating from 0 to 5 and there is exit loop in the second iteration I equal to 2, then the loop will exit in the second iteration, but the third iteration will still happen.
You're showing a particular for each and if loop. Can you explain that loop? Exactly. Your display is there, so just explain with that example.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Please explain in the notepad.
Okay. Okay, I will write here itself. No, but I need to write. Okay, let's assume like we have a list of 5 elements in it. And I'm telling for each you know this modulus operation, no? Yeah, you have the list with 5 elements 1 2 3 4 5, and for each will this loop will iterate over those elements 1 2 3 4 and 5. So in the if condition we are telling a modulus by 2, that is like if the number, let's say, let's take 2 divided by 2, we will get remainder as 0. That modulo operation will give us remainder. If the remainder, if we divide the number by 2, if the remainder is 2, then we are returning, then we are exiting the loop and we are telling print I in the below. Okay, then I should frame this like this, I think so. So if that condition is satisfied, if our remainder is 0, then we will exit the loop, else we are printing I. And so in the first iteration, we will check whether our I will be 1. Whether 1 divided by 2 equal to 0, it will check. It's not 0, right? We will get 1 as reminder. So it will print 1. In the second iteration, the value of I will be true. I will be 2. So if 2 modulo 2, That is, if 2 divided by 2, whether we are getting remainder as 0. Yeah, we are getting remainder as 0. So then we are exiting out of the loop. That is that this we won't execute this else part or something, whatever statements under this, even if this has some other statements like print something I plus 2 or something, print something here like even number or something, even, then if our 2, our I is 2, and this operation, this if I mod 2 will become 0, and our iteration will stop here for I equal to 2. This statement print even won't be executed, and this else and everything also won't be executed. And in the in the second, in the next iteration, the I value will be 3. In there, the 3 modulus 2 is not equal, is not 0, so it will go to the else part and it will print I. In the in the next iteration, I value is 4, that is 4 modulo 2 is 0, that is we will get remainder as 0 if we divide 4 by 2, and we will exit out of the loop. That is, the iteration will stop here and will go to the next I value, that is it will become 5. So you understood this part, whatever I have told here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything more specific, like wherever you have seen some doubt regarding this exit block, exit loop? Is there other condition which I
Ma'am,
need to discuss?
the else part will not also execute.
See, this exit loop condition I am keeping inside the if block. So the condition must become true if this exit loop statement has to be executed, right? So the if condition is true, anyhow this else part won't be executed, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So what if
Got
the
it.
program has in this program we are having else, but if something else also have, will it execute, or it will not execute anything? It just go back to the for each loop. That's what you're telling.
So what do you mean? Like you
No, there may
want
be
this?
some other statements other than else. There are something else. Will it get executed
No,
or
they
not?
want here. If you have some other statements here, the iteration will stop here itself. Like if you say you have, like let's say x equal to x plus y or something, the iteration will stop here. It will go to the next iteration. Whatever, like it will, the statements will be executed till the exit loop statement is seen. Whatever the statements after that exit loop statements won't be executed. Like the x, this x equal to x plus y, the statement is still in this for each for loop only, so
Yeah,
but
got
these
it. Yeah.
statements won't be executed because the iteration has stopped there itself after seeing this exit loop statement. So the statements after this this exit loop statements won't be executed even if they are in that loop, in that
Because in
particular
the
item.
last even weeks we have even if loops conditions are, so that even that won't be executed, right?
Executed, yes, yes, for that particular iteration, but next iteration will go, no, next iteration
Yeah,
will
yeah.
happen. Yeah. So you can think of this week 5 contents as well, and you can ask like if you have some queries. Okay, Like should I assume like no one has doubts regarding this practice assignment of week 5?
Yes, ma'am. No doubt.
Okay. Yeah, we'll look the graded assignment of week 5. We'll go through it quickly. If someone has doubt in any question, you can ask here immediately.
Can you scroll up a little bit? I was asking this question doubt only. There is two if loops. You're entering, if you don't enter the second loop, this kind of, there is no else loop, right? This is where I was just asking.
Okay, I will tell this question to explain this question then. In this course table, let S be the list of sequence numbers of rows which we have.
No, I don't want a code. My doubt was here. I'm explaining that. Just
Okay,
there is
the
no else at
count.
all here. So this kind of.
Okay, yeah. So count equal to count plus 1 statement will be executed only if both the if conditions are true. If 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 either like if this inner if condition is not true or if this outer condition is not true, then the count equal to count plus 1 statement won't be executed, and the c will be the value of c will be updated. Like the next value, the next iteration will happen, like no else part. It will just simply come out of that loop and will enter into the other iteration. It will come out of that iteration and it will move in the other, it will go to the other iteration of that particular loop. So c
Okay.
value will be updated. Yeah. So like you have seen here, no, in the second question, like like when this a equal to x dot parts of speech and move x to table 2, when these statements will be executed.
Only when the if loop is not executed.
So this L equal to L plus plus x dot word will be executed if both the conditions, if both if conditions become true. If not, then if 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 this x dot parts of speech is not equal to noun also, then this statements a equal to x dot parts of speech, that statements will be executed. Okay.
Yeah, these two errors meant 2 and 5.
Yeah.
2. Yeah, 2 seems to be fine, right, ma'am? You are updating list with the first element.
Yeah, you should read the like so author list stores a list of authors in the library table stored in the alphabetical order of the author names. There is one element corresponding to each book in the table. This results in many duplicates. The following procedure attempts to extract the unique list of authors while preserving the sorted order. Okay, the pseudocode may have mistakes. So initially our unique list is an empty list. We want only the like unique author names, right? So duplicates are not allowed in that particular list. Unique list you are saying plus plus of. first of other list. We'll see of this. And you are telling previous equal
No,
to
this is
first of.
syntactically correct, ma'am. Second one is syntactically correct.
Yeah, it's syntactically not correct,
Not
because you
correct.
should
There should be a
they
square
should be
braces, I
square
think.
braces, no?
Yeah, yeah, because it is a list.
Yeah, it's not correct, right? How do you add an element to a list? You will say plus plus and you will keep the element in the square brackets. No,
Braces,
that's,
right,
yeah.
right.
Okay, square brace. Okay. Fifth one, line 5, ma'am.
Line 5 is pretty simple, that if both are equal, then we will not append in unique list. If they both are not equal, then we will append in a unique list. Right,
Yes.
ma'am?
Yes, you are correct. So you want only unique elements, no? In your list, if both are same, then we should not include those elements, right? Because you have already, if there is something like previous equal to first of other list, you are including those first element actually.
Ma'am, here in list is also a list of list, na?
In list, okay, in list is a list, let me see, like, because I want to
Uh,
make sure, like, the following
yeah.
pseudo code is executed is in the words table. Assume that the rows in the table are sorted in the ascending order of the sequence number. Okay, start equal to true, out list is an, we are initializing to empty list, while table 1 has more rows. Read first row from.
It's
If
like
start
concatenation, two lists.
in list is a list, and
Now, yeah, yeah.
It's
This
like
yeah,
one.
in list
concatenating two
is
lists,
a,
right?
yeah, in list is also like
List of
just is
list, because
list
there
of
is,
list.
yeah,
There is, like, because you are adding elements to a list, you are adding list to a list here.
yeah. And also there is two square braces. It means it is also a nested list.
Yeah,
Whatever we are appending to in list, right?
yeah, what initially our in list is empty list, and you
Empty
are,
list, right? Then
yeah,
we appended a nested list into the in list, right?
you are appending a list to that. See,
Ma'am,
previously,
but there is two braces.
let me
What does
tell
it
you,
mean?
see, like, please be patient. Like,
Yeah,
previously, while you are inserting an element, you used one square bracket, but now
right,
you want to insert a list in a list.
right.
So, see, in order to insert a list in a list, there will be two square brackets, right?
Two
In order
square
to,
braces, right,
yeah,
right.
in order to insert single element, you will have only one square
Yeah,
bracket,
yeah,
but
yeah.
in order to insert a list, you should have two square
Okay,
brackets,
okay,
no?
got it.
Yeah,
So output will be, but output will be a nested list, right?
yeah, output will be a nested list.
Right. Then obviously outlist will be a nested list.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that is only when you don't have the
Okay.
list name, then only two brackets. If
See,
list name
this
is,
will, okay, I will show this using the, this is creating little confusion for you, no? I will show using this notepad how
No,
after
ma'am, now I
execute.
am clear. I have
Okay.
lots of doubt in week 6, so if you
Okay,
can go
okay,
ahead.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Okay. Like you can, like, I will give 2 more minutes time, 1 minute time, and please go through that week 5 graded assignment questions. If you have some doubt, please look and you tell. I will explain. Yeah, I will give like 2 minutes. 3:19. I will start week 6.
And can you please explain this code, this 13?
Which code? Which thing?
And this flag one is false, flag two is true, this one. I didn't
This
get it.
one.
Yes, ma'am.
This. Okay. So trains is a list that contains information about the trains associated with the station, with a station STN. Okay. So if you have some particular station like Chennai, then in that for that particular station Chennai, you will have train list, no, all the trains which are passing through that mm, Chennai station. So trains will be the list of trains which are passing through that station. Specifically, each element in the list is an another list. Okay, each element in that particular list is another list of arrival and departure. If the arrival or departure time is empty, it is represented as an empty list. You understood like how the this list looks like trains list.
Yes, ma'am. It has like information about the trains, right?
It has information about the trains. Okay, and it also, they told like specifically each element in this list is another list of arrival and departure. Like it is storing the arrival and departure time of that particular train in that inner
Yes,
list.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. And flag 1 equal to false and flag 2 equal to true. We are setting initially flag 1 and flag 2 as false and true respectively. Count equal to 0 for each x in trains. That is, we are iterating over the train numbers. And if first of x equal to none or last of x equal to none, flag 1 will become true. When this flag 1 will become true, like if the train doesn't depart, or if the train if that is a starting station, or if the train, if that train is that ending, if that station is starting or ending station for that particular train, that flag 1 will be set to true. Else we are saying count equal to count plus 1. If count equal to length of trains, then we are telling flag 2 equal to false. Okay, we'll see the questions. Which of the following statements about the flag 1 is true at the end of execution of the above pseudocode? When the flag 1 variable will be set to true? I have told you, no, when it will be set to
And
true.
if the station is neither the starting or the ending station
Yeah,
for that
it,
train.
yeah, for that particular train. Okay, it is true if and only go through the options and tell which option is correct.
It's the second option.
Second option.
Yeah.
I think first
That's what.
first option, I think. Because the R
Yeah,
condition
yeah,
is
yeah.
there. R condition is there. I think first option.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Yeah, it's first option, correct? You understood
That's
now why it's first
uh,
option, because we are using our condition, and as we have discussed earlier, it will be set to true if that particular station is either ending or starting station of any one of the trains.
anyone. Yes, got it. Thank you.
What does this variable count represent?
Trains which are neither starting, which are not a starting station nor ending station.
See, look at the options in the 14th question. What does the variable count represent at the end of execution of the above pseudocode? It is the number of trains associated with the station.
Ma'am, neither starting nor ending station.
Can you go back to the question one more time? Ma'am?
Okay.
Count plus one. Okay. Yeah, the last one, fourth option, I think.
So else will be set to true only if the condition is not satisfied. If the condition is not satisfied, that is, the train has that station is not ending or starting station for that train, then only the condition will become false. No, if not, the condition,
It will be an intermediate station.
yeah, it will be an intermediate station.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, just keep checking. If you have some doubts, you can ask later also. We'll move to this week 6 content. We'll start. You want graded assignment first or practice assignment first in week 6?
Yeah, graded is fine.
So previously someone is complaining, no, I have many doubts in that week 6 content. Are are those conceptual doubts, or you have some particular question, doubt in some particular question? Yeah. Yeah, dictionary, you know, right? Dictionary, we will represent dictionary using this flavor brackets, and it has key value pairs, and the keys should not be like key should be distant, and in order to add an elements to list to dictionary, we will use something like this. We will assign d of some that key and that value to that particular key. We will add elements to a dictionary by giving this kind of statement, and we can change the element associated with the particular key also by using the similar statement. If d of x dot city town equal to, you can say some Chennai or something, then the value of this key will be updated to Chennai. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you previously you only complained, no? Like you have some queries in this week 6. Uh, do you
Yeah.
remember? Yeah, where like in graded
Yeah.
assignment only, or in conceptual doubts?
Uh, yeah, little bit of conceptual doubt and some doubt regarding questions as well.
Okay, you can ask now, right?
Yeah. And the second question,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
missing something, I think. Yeah.
Okay, dictionary. Initially, we have initialized D as empty dictionary,
Yeah.
and we are iterating through the scores table. While
Right.
table 1 has more rows, we are telling read the first row X in table 1,
Table
D
one.
equal to update this dictionary by field.
Right.
We will go through that procedure. It is
Yeah.
taking that D as dictionary and X dot physics. So this for every card this procedure is called so that for this this procedure
Yeah.
is taking dictionary and physics marks of that particular card every time. So
As a value of it.
no, you should like we don't
X
know
dot
whether it's
physics is value,
yeah
right?
value. Yeah, X dot
Yeah.
physics is mark
Okay.
physics marks
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
particular card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, procedure update distinct by field d comma value. We are assigning that x dot physics, that is like
So,
75.
ma'am,
Let's say
X dot physics will be a key, I think.
x dot no, it's x dot physics is some number
Yeah,
75.
obviously it will be some number or marks,
Yeah,
but it there is two thing in dictionary in simple, key or value, right?
yeah. We'll go through this. No, will
Okay,
then
okay,
we will
yeah,
understand. Yeah, 75. Let's assume that x dot physics is 75. We will
yeah,
take
yeah.
d comma 75
75.
value variable will be 75 here, value equal to 75 here. If
Right.
is key of d comma value, we are checking whether this physics marks 75 is the key of that particular dictionary.
That dictionary, right?
Obviously it is an empty dictionary, it won't be
Right.
its key
Yeah,
initially.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
will make d of that particular value, so you will say 75 is 2, that is key, equal
Yeah.
to d of value plus 1. If it is key
If it is key,
statement,
then we are
then it won't
incrementing.
be
Yeah,
executed. No,
yeah.
if it is key, then we are
Then it
incrementing.
will be incrementing. If
Yeah,
yeah,
if it is not key, then we are setting it
else
to true.
part will be,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
else part initially it won't be key, then
Right.
this part will be executed. That is d of value will be 1, that
One,
is
right.
75 is to 1. We
Yeah.
got a first key 75 is to 1.
One,
Okay,
right,
the procedure is completed till here. Then we are
right.
moving x to table 2.
Table two.
Similarly, this happens for each and every card. So each and every mark, for each and
Yeah,
every physics marks we will get keys and
yeah,
values.
right,
Let's
right.
say if our scores data set has a value 75 4 times in our scores data set, then
Right.
75 key will have 4.
Yeah,
That value, the value of
yeah,
that particular
yeah.
key 75 will
Right,
be
right,
4 here.
right,
Yeah,
right.
d equal to, then we will see this d equal to find a key of d,
Yeah.
that is taking this dictionary d.
Ma'am, I got it. Thank you. I didn't go line by line. That's why I didn't got the answer.
Okay,
Ma'am, can you please explain question number 3, ma'am?
third question. Okay, following pseudocode is executed using the scores table, what will be the value of b the end of execution? Okay, now dictionary d is a, like we have keys as maths, physics, chemistry, and those values are empty dictionary, and the values to those keys are empty dictionary, and the variable b is 0. We are iterating over those scores table, and for every card we are calling this procedure update dict by field of d comma x comma that card comma mathematics. So we are taking that subject and we are going to that, like we will execute that procedure here. So procedure updated by field of d comma y comma, we are taking dictionary, that card, and that specific subject. If is key of d of subject, so whether we are seeing whether d of mathematics, initially it is mathematics, whether it is the key of the dictionary d. Yeah, it is the key of the dictionary d, right? We have already mathematics here. So is key of d of x. So we are checking whether d of x, this mathematics, d is a dictionary, and we are checking whether this d of mathematics has key y dot city town. We have seen here that this, the value this mathematics is taking is a dictionary. We are checking whether this x dot city town, let's say if our card city is Chennai, we are checking whether this mathematics key is taking Chennai as its key or not. That is like we are checking whether this dictionary is taking, whether this the value to that mathematics key, that is dictionary, is taking Chennai as key or not. If it is taking, then we will execute this statement. If it is not key, then we will execute this statement. So initially it's not key. So d of mathematics of Chennai, like d of subject of like, y dot city town, I told, right, it is Chennai previously. If it assume it as Chennai, we are assigning that marks particular y dot subject. We are assigning subject is mathematics, no, we will say x y dot mathematics, we will get that particular mathematics marks. So here our dictionary will be d equal to mathematics, its value will be dictionary with Chennai as a key, and the value will be its mathematics marks. Yeah. Uh, are you able to make it out, or you have some confusion here?
Understood. Understood.
Okay, then you will if you have seen the Chennai again, then the statements will be executed. No, we'll see this part. If is key of d of subject comma x y dot city town, and if d of subject of y dot city town is less than y dot subject, if the marks which like previously I told mathematics is to Chennai is to, let assume it says 75 marks, we are giving the value as 75 marks to the Chennai, that key. We'll check. Now we have seen that new card with the same city as Chennai, and we took mathematics only. The subject is also mathematics only, let's assume.
Right.
Then we'll check that marks, whether they are less than that y dot that previous marks which we have seen, whether the marks, let's say now the card has 90 marks, we'll check with the 75 marks which are the previous marks. If 75 less than 90, it's not, right? If it is not, then we are doing nothing. If it is less, if 75 is less, if 75 is
And
if
we are
70,
checking whether it is greater or not. That we are checking, na? That whatever we have in dictionary and whatever the
yeah,
new value
yeah,
is greater or not. Yeah.
now you will check if d of subject of y dot city town, whatever it's already there, we are
Stored.
checking with
Right.
the current value.
Current
So
value.
so
Then
75 we are checking with 90. Yeah,
yeah.
75 is less than 90.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
our d
Then
of
we will
now
assign it
update.
to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, now in basically what we are doing is we are updating the key with with the highest marks so far we have seen from that
Yeah.
city.
Right. Right.
So mathematics is to Chennai is to that particular highest marks we are seeing in that particular. So it will have something like that. Mathematics dictionary will have this value of that mathematics will have all the cities names and their maximum marks. Similarly
Right.
for physics also, all the city names and their maximum marks
Maximum marks.
so
Right.
far, yeah, of
Right.
that particular cities.
Yeah. That particular cities. Yeah.
Yeah,
And if there is only one card in that particular city, then we will store
that will
that
be
only. Right.
yes, that is true. And that this till this you understood, right, this while loop. And coming to this second while loop, while table 2 has more rows, read the first row x in table 2. If eligible of D comma x greater than, so we are giving that, we are checking that card itself. No, we are giving eligible to that eligible procedure, we are giving that entire card. What is happening in this eligible procedure? Sublist equal to this, we are giving mathematics, physics and chemistry, comma c equal to, okay. For each subject in sublist, we are iterating over the subjects. If D of subject of x dot city town equal to x dot subject, okay, then we are saying c equal to c plus 1. So we are checking whether the card marks is highest marks or not. If it is highest marks, then we are incrementing the value of c equal to c plus 1. Correct? In that eligible procedure, we are iterating over the subjects. First we will check the mathematics subject, and so if D of subjects, that is if D of mathematics of city town, let's say our card city town is Chennai only. If D of mathematics of city town equal to x dot subject, previously let's take our first card value is 75. See, if both values are equal or not, we are checking. Previously we told it's 90, right? The value of that mathematics of Chennai is to like it will store the maximum marks, I told, no, of that
Yeah.
particular city. So if our card is also Chennai, and if the marks are also same as our highest marks, then we are incrementing c equal to c plus 1. So we are counting the same the cards,
And what I
the
think
high,
is that C is counting the number of subject in which X is the city topper in that particular subject.
for each subject.
For
So
each
it should,
subject, like there is
yeah,
three subject, right?
there are
So
three subjects.
he could be
If it is,
subject topper in all three subject.
yeah, if he is subject topper in all three subjects, then it will be incremented 3 times, right? If he is subject topper in all the three subjects, then C will be incremented 3 times. But so what is the question about? What is, what will be represented at the end of execution? No, written C and
Yeah,
B.
question is that only, right?
Yeah, if eligible of D comma X greater than 1, that is it, that card must have scored at least like greater than 1, that is at least 2 subject he must score maximum marks. Correct? It's not
Uh,
only single subjects. See,
Why
we are
in at
telling,
least two?
because we are telling greater than 1.
Greater than
So
one.
C equal to C plus 1. If he is subject topper in mathematics, then
Yeah,
C will be 1 only.
one
If he is
only.
subject
Yeah, yeah.
topper in both mathematics and physics, then
Yeah,
C
that
will
procedure
get,
I got. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, like people previously someone has asked this doubt. I think like uh, now I have explained some concept to you, know. Just I will give 1 more minute time. Please look this question and execute yourself and check whether you understood or not, where you are finding difficulty, like where you are unable to execute, then I can help you. Now I simply iterated this over this question, no.
This D subject y dot city town will contain the maximum value per subject for each town.
Yes,
So it would be equal to number of city towns because there would be one value for each town. Na?
yeah, there will be definitely there will be one value for each city town. That value will be the maximum marks for that particular city in that particular subject. Okay.
So P is automatically then equal to number of cities
No,
because
you
No,
should check
but there is
if
also a condition that it is eligible. He should be eligible for at least two subject.
because here the condition is greater than 1.
One, right? Yeah.
Greater than 1, that is like he should have scored maximum marks in at
But
least
still,
2
ma'am,
subjects.
that won't give any impact on the answer because that should be also same. how many city we have? We have at least three
10.
maximum mark. Whatever marks we have, let's say it is zero only, but for that city it will be zero only maximum marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there are, let's say, there are 10 cities, no? Like I think like there are 10 cities in our scores data
Yeah.
set.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for 10 cities, see, for max there will be, like, for max also there will be one number, for physics also there will be other number, and
Right.
chemistry also there will be other number. So
Right.
for, like, you will get 30 numbers for, like, mathematics you will have, and you will have Chennai, and like for every this, for in mathematics you will have 10 keys, in physics also you will have 10 keys, and in chemistry also you will have 10 keys, and you will have the subject that highest marks of mathematics for that particular city. Okay, what is your doubt then?
No, it is not his doubt. He is confirming that the answer should be equal to the number of cities we have.
Okay, his answer is like, if is eligible of d comma x greater than 1. Okay, you are telling like the answer should be the number of cities.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like we have 10 cities, then we must should have 10 maximum mark for that particular city as well, right?
Yeah, will have 10 but the thing is the card may not be maximum marks in all see.
But it is for that particular city. For that particular city, if it is zero marks, then for that particular city, zero will be the maximum marks, isn't it?
Yes, you, I understood what you are telling, but the eligible procedure will return true only if the particular card is for subject topper of that particular city in at least two subjects.
At
So
least two
whatever.
subject. And in our score data set, there is for every card there is three subject, right?
Yeah, for every card there is three
Yeah,
subjects,
three
correct.
subject. So it will be correct for at least two subject.
So the let's take our our city topper. Okay, the
You
people
can
who
go
are
through
from.
card, yeah, because I have seen the card and I think he is right.
Okay, yeah, the answer is also 10 only,
Yeah.
but you should go through the data set and you
Yeah,
should check
yeah,
the
yeah,
answer.
yeah, yeah. We should. But in this case, at least this is same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have doubt in question 9.
Ma'am, I have doubt in the just next question, what we are discussing. What discussing?
Error finding
Fourth
question.
one. Yeah, yeah. In line 9, I didn't understood why it is.
Okay. The following pseudocode is executed using the shopping bill dataset. At the end of execution, the variable D captures the following information. For each customer's Z, okay, the D of Z of shop stores the shops visited by Z, and DZ of category stores a category of items purchased by Z. Okay, that we are making a dictionary and we are storing the customer's information, like the shops visited by him, and
Right.
also the
The
categories, like,
category what we are purchasing,
yes.
like apparel, toiletries.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
While pile one has more card, update dictionary of that particular card. If
Right.
not, we are checking whether the customer is there or not. If
Right.
it's not there, then we are making shopping bill as this empty.
Right.
Okay, as list, and category is also empty list.
Yeah, we will
And
assign the detail of that particular card, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. If not, then we are telling DOFI customer of shop. If it's already key, then we are telling. You see here what we are doing in that 11th line.
Uh,
See, if we are doing this thing in the 11, 12, and 13, here
yeah.
shop must take an dictionary as its value. So here, see, if it is a key, if it is already a key, if that customer is already present in our dictionary, then we are telling d of customer y dot customer name. We are taking that customer name as key,
Right.
and shop, and also we are taking other key like y dot shop name. So there are
It means
something.
there is a nested dictionary, is it?
Yeah, shop also should take dictionary. It should have some shop name, like it is
Okay.
taking shop names, and we are assigning true accordingly. Like if the shop name is SP store, then we will say SP store and we will say true. If the shop name is Sun General, then it will be Sun General and it will be true. Similarly for category also, it should be here. It should be dictionary
Okay,
and
then
dictionary.
yeah, yeah. So syntax should be also like dictionary, curly braces.
Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. And ma'am, value should be in the inverted comma always.
Keys should be in the inverted commas always. Value need not be inverted commas always. Correct.
Okay, so shop is also a key.
Shop is also key. Here shop is also
And
key of
yeah,
that particular dictionary
yeah,
D.
and category is also a key, right?
Yeah, category is also key.
Okay, okay, right.
Customer, ma'am, customer name is the key for the outer dictionary, and there are two dictionaries inside. Then
See, yeah, you are correct. Customer name. Here you will have dictionary like customer name, and the values will be this whole dictionary. Shop
Yeah,
okay,
is to
yeah,
this empty
right.
dictionary, and also category is to empty
Category,
dictionary.
right.
Why line 13 is incorrect? It should be
means
category
Because the,
here.
yeah.
yeah, there should be category here, right, right. Yeah. Clear, ma'am.
Yeah,
You can go
okay.
ahead to his question.
Yeah, which question you have doubt?
Question
Ninth
9.
question, no? Okay, consider the dictionary D and the procedure. Update dictionary in the question 8. Uh, what and update dictionary procedure in the question number 8. We should consider that update dictionary procedure, that POS be the list that contains the parts of speech. Speeches assume that the dictionary D there exists a procedure max such that max of D returns the list of keys that are mapped keys which are mapped to the maximum value. Okay, choose the correct statements from the options based on the following pseudocode. C equal to overall is to max of D. So max of D will give the keys which has the maximum value. There they have mentioned no max, such that max of D returns a list of keys list that will give which are max mapped to some maximum value. Okay, for each A in POS, so POS is a list which stores all the parts of mm, speeches. Move all the rows to table 1. B is an empty dictionary. Okay, while table 1 has more rows, read the first row X in table 1. Okay, if X dot parts of speech equal to A. Okay, if that parts of speech is same as that parts of speech, then we are telling B equal to update dictionary of B comma X, and we are telling B equal to update dictionary. What we are doing in the update dictionary procedure, I less than letter count B equal to ith letter of the word. If is key of D of word D comma B, whether that particular ith letter in Y dot word we are telling no. So that keys of that dictionary D will be that letters. Correct?
Right, ma'am.
Letters, and how many times that letter will occur in that
Yeah,
particular word.
yeah, right, right.
You understood? Previously someone has asked out no this. Yeah, whether okay. B equal to update dictionary of B comma X, X to table 2, and okay, it will give the letters, it will give the uh, list of letters which has that maximum, which occurs maximum number of times. No?
Yeah, it should be something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. What length of C is an dictionary? Okay. length of keys of C is same as the number of different parts of speech in the same in the input data set. C captures the list of the most frequent alphabet occurred in the
Third should be correct. Third
y-
option, yeah.
yeah, C captures the list of most frequent alphabets
Sure.
occurred in the dataset as well as for each part of speech. Length of key is one more than the number of different parts of speeches in the table. Okay, that thing. Then this for this, but third option is obvious to us, right? This is
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
length of keys of C is one more than the number of different parts of speeches in the table. Why it's the case? We should
Yeah, we
yeah,
should check.
because there is overall also no here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. Yeah. So this will be one more, right?
Yeah. See the key f- first for each A we are making C of A equal to max of B. For each this parts of speech we are taking the letter uh, we are taking the list of all letters which has maximum that what previous letter count only no which occurs maximum number of times. Yeah, like you have some doubt specifically or is it clear to you now? Like previously he has asked
Yeah,
doubt
ma'am,
no.
it's clear. Yeah.
No, someone has asked doubt no previously, like ninth
Okay,
question.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he should reply. Yeah, you can ask your doubt specifically, like if there is some particular issue in the line like where you are unable to understand, you can ask.
I'm not able to understand fifth option now also.
Fifth option now also this length of key is one more than number of different parts of speech. See, now you have this overall also right in this dictionary as a key.
Yes.
Yeah, now every time A is taking the parts of speeches, list of parts of speeches, no? A will
Yes.
be the now you are saying C of A. So C A dictionary will contain parts of speeches as its keys.
Yes.
And you have overall also as its key. So keys of that C,
Okay, okay, I
So
got it now.
eventually we will count the parts of a speech of overall as well, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay.
Ma'am, please explain 10 pseudocode. Question number 10 pseudocode.
Okay. Now you understood, right, how to update the dictionary, like how you are giving keys and values to the dictionary. Then I think this question is only that thing. Okay, I think you can figure out like what is happening in this question. Please go through that and you tell like where is your doubt specifically. In options or what? Okay. We are
I'm
calling the
having in options.
options. Okay, to check the options and then I should go through this. No procedure update dictionary of t comma y. We are taking card for each a in y dot item list c equal to a dot item name. Okay, okay. Item will have the item name also. Now in our shopping bill data set. Example like item list can be apparel or something like that. It's
No,
category
ma'am,
or
that is category. Item name
yeah.
is like something like milk, book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Item name is for each A in Y dot item list. They are telling no. What does that item list is to has will
Item list. Yeah, item list could be, I think, that category.
okay, all the
Yeah.
list of elements of that particular category or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see. We should know that. You know.
I mean, we can take that sort of example. That is not
Okay.
necessarily needed for that
Yeah, but
question.
in order
Yeah.
to explain, no, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes easier. Right.
Yeah, if is key of d comma that if that particular item name is present or not, we are checking in
Right.
that particular dictionary.
Right.
Yeah, if it is a key, then we are checking whether that shop name is also
Is there
present.
or not?
Not
Right.
whether okay, if that shop name is also present, then we are checking whether the price is same or not. If the
Yeah.
price is not same, then we are setting this d of that shop name to true.
Yeah. Flag is
Yeah,
equals to true. Right.
yeah. If that particular item is present and the shop name is present, then we are making
No,
this
ma'am. This is else perpendicular. Sorry, parallel to shop name. So if
yeah,
shop name is
that
not present,
present.
right?
Yes, that is if that particular item is present and that shop name is not present.
Not present, right?
That is like it is like item, shop name, and it's their prices.
Right. Right.
For prices we are setting true or false. if
Right.
if the
Yeah.
price which I have seen earlier is not same as the price now, then we are
Yeah.
setting it as true.
True.
Else we are,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
else if it's not present, then okay, that's the simple. Okay, for an item C and the shop S, d of S of flag is set to true if and only if the item is sold for a constant price. It's clearly
No,
wrong,
that
right?
is yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for an item C and shop d of S flag is set to true if and only if the item is billed more than no.
That is also incorrect, right?
Is billed in more than one bill, no, it's
No.
not. No, for an
Yeah.
item is set to true if and only if the item is sold.
Yeah.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
correct,
That
right?
is quite correct, right?
Yeah, for an item flag is set to true if and only if the item is billed exactly. No, it's not regarding the
Again,
particular bills,
yeah.
it's only
Yeah.
just the prices, correct?
Right.
It's not.
Right. Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Please, like, I will wait. If you have some queries regarding this week 6 graded assignment or practice assignment, I can answer you. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in activity 10,
Activity 10, week 10,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, 6, week 6.
Activity 10. Okay.
Right.
6.10.
Yeah. Yeah. 6.
Yeah.
In second question, there is an option like merging two dictionary D1 and D2 and shorting it to D3.
And storing it in D3. Okay. Is something happening like if we merge two dictionaries, D1
Right.
and D2, they will be same only, right? We are storing that in other dictionary D3. See, D1
But
is a
ma'am,
separate.
if we are merging two dictionary and making it to another dictionary, then this is total another thing.
D3 will be merging of those two dictionaries, but D1
Okay,
and
you
D2
are
will
saying
be
that
same.
we are adding D1 and D2, but we are not deleting D1 and D2, right?
Yeah, merging two dictionaries D1 and D2 and storing it in D3. If the question is like merging two dictionaries D1 and D2 and storing in D1, then it will be a side effect,
Okay.
because the things which we have D1 and D2 are same. It will be same as initial our D1 and D2 dictionaries, but after
Okay.
merging D3 like D3 dictionary only will be updated. No, they haven't gave anything about the D3 dictionary what it is storing. So we can assume it as new dictionary which is storing D1 and D2 dictionaries. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will wait for 5 more minutes and I will see, like, if you have doubts you can ask, and if not we can end the session.
Sorry, ma'am. My net got disconnected, so I didn't answer. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll wait, we'll look for other 2 3 more minutes and we'll see, like, if you have queries you can ask. If not we can end the session. Okay, please check, like,
Till till week 6 only, right?
yeah, you can ask later weeks also, it's okay.
Okay. So, ma'am, I asked one question for yesterday, but I didn't understood that from Solve with Instructor session.
Okay, you asked that presentation thing, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
think
got that.
I think, but it has many loops in it, that, no, in that iterations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think tomorrow also you have some session, right, CT, for week
Not
60?
tomorrow, but yeah, day after
Yeah,
tomorrow, I
day
think.
after tomorrow. Yeah,
Right.
definitely, like, we can
Okay,
take
man.
there.
One more thing that I have seen some new question in some sessions. So, which type of question were there?
Which what I haven't understood.
I have seen some new questions discussed in some session,
Which
CT
session?
session, because it is
Okay,
it is coming on my YouTube homepage. So I thought which type of question. Can I share my screen?
but you can't share, like, you are not
Okay.
co-host, no? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I can make you as a co-host. Like, what questions?
I also didn't understood, but CT question,
It's some
but for sure,
presentations.
some presentation, right? Yeah,
Yeah, that is like just like that questions will be
and
some, there
and
will be
that was
small
some
questions.
new type of question. That was something not just related to like our activity question, practice question.
It's new. Acha.
Yeah, it's some new type of question. So I thought that,
Okay, you can,
I,
let
yeah,
me see, like, you are what is your name?
ma'am Ayush.
Ayush. Okay, I'm checking whether I can make you as co-host or not.
Some of the question I didn't understood, so I thought.
Can you put in the chat or something like that?
You can put a link in the chat.
Yeah, you can put link in the chat. That's good.
Yeah,
Correct one.
I might have doubt in week 8, one hop, two hop, three hop pseudocodes. So can you explain?
One hop, two hop there. Pseudocode, what's out there?
I'm
okay,
having
ma'am. One thing
doubt
related to that hop
in
thing. If there is n hop, then there should be only n minus one ray
N minus one.
edge.
There are n hops. Then there should
Yeah,
be n plus one edges. No.
n plus one edges.
See, hop will happen only if we miss that
Yeah, if
particular
there is
step.
an intermediate
And
edge, we are
okay,
going through. Yeah, if an intermediate edge, then we will say one
if
hop,
there
right?
are, yeah, yeah, if there are n hops, then how many? Actually, this one more hop, that thing in the question, in the activity question, no, it's that it's not clear. Yeah, we will what rectify that question. Like there should be some indicate what note or something should be written there, what and specify and clearly. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we are drawing edge, like when we connect the two stations, then we are
Yeah,
drawing edge.
you can open 8.3. There is a question like that. One more hop thing.
Yeah, that thing, that question, it's not clear for everyone. Yeah, that is some correction needed, not
Yeah, so
correction.
it is saying that direct comma n hop in one hop, one more hop procedure. So it
Yeah.
is asking that how many train should be at most, how many train can be available to I to j. So there is given n minus 1 train. The answer is, I mean, n minus 1 train.
Yeah, answer is n minus 1. See,
Yeah,
let's take if we want to go from, if we want to travel from one station to other station,
right.
how many trains like can we take? If we
Yeah.
have n hops, see, if we are changing one train, then we are taking two trains, correct?
If you are taking one change, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if we are doing one hop, then we
yeah,
are changing two trains. If
Yeah.
we are
right.
doing, if we are doing two hops, then how many trains we are changing?
We are using 3 train.
3 times.
Two
Yeah,
hops. See, for
yeah,
two hops, no, that is like Bangalore to Chennai something, Chennai to
yeah,
other something, some other train. Then
yeah.
like we are taking only three trains. It should be four trains, no? Let's check. Let me
It should
check
be
where.
3 train only, na,
It should
because
be three,
there
na?
is two intermediate station.
There is two intermediate stations.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
from starting
first will
to
be, yeah,
intermediate
starting
and
to first
between two
intermediate.
intermediate, and yeah,
Right.
it will be three. So for
3. Right.
two it was three, and
Yeah.
for two hops it's three. So for
Yeah.
n plus one hops, it must be n
For
plus
n
two.
hop, there will be n plus 1, I think.
Yeah, but it's not n hops. It's one more hop. That is n plus one hops. No, one more
But
hop
ma'am,
is
it is a name of procedure is one more hop. It is not like that one more hop means n plus 1.
no.
One more
It's like
hop is a procedure discussed in the lecture, and what I got from there, that one more hop is like if we are putting some number and it is giving that how many hop we can use and how many at most age we can take from that particular station or whatever. Now, if you can open that presentation or question, that will be more clearer.
okay. We'll check the supplementary contents. So procedure direct routes, we are making starting and ending station of all the trains to true in the procedure
Yeah,
direct
yeah,
routes.
it's the same.
Yeah.
I think you could directly go to the one more hop thing.
Okay, we'll see one hop and we'll go. Okay.
Okay, sure.
One hop, in one hop we are making direct, and all the like if there is some
Yeah,
one jump.
we are taking one intermediate station K, right?
Yeah, we are taking, see, all the direct also we will make. See, what is meant by one hop? Like you can go from station I to station J without changing any trains, or you can change at most one train. That is
Right,
all the
right,
Yeah,
direct
yeah.
right.
elements.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all the values which we got in the direct also will be included in
But
the one
there
more.
could be one intermediate station, right?
Yeah,
In
there
one
could
hop,
be,
there could be, right?
yeah. See,
I mean, there could be not. There should be one intermediate station.
no,
Yeah, this is our
there.
call that we want to stop there or not. This is our call. but there should be an intermediate station, because
Not
there is
there
and
should.
statement.
No, not
Ma'am, there is and station and statement. There is not or statement.
where.
Yeah,
Direct.
there will be
See,
an
already
intermediate station.
all
Right.
look,
Go on.
this one hop of ij equal to direct of ij. That is all the stations where we can go from station I to station j by using only one train are also included in the one hop. Look, this statement more useful to let one hop ij means connected with at most one hops. That is, you can go from station I to j without any hops, or you can take maximum one hop.
Yes,
That is
ma'am,
one.
we can go. What I am saying is that there will be an intermediate station, and it is our call that we wanting to stop there or not. I'm also saying the same thing. I'm just saying that there will be an intermediate station, but if we want to stop there or not, not, this is our call.
Yeah, but all the
Because if there will not be an intermediate station, then there will be no difference between one hop and the direct route.
yeah, there won't be difference, but for all the stations there may not be intermediate, there may not be intermediate stations also, right? So like you
Yeah.
can.
Okay, ma'am. Let's go to the one more hop thing that is more
Okay.
important.
Okay, n hops is, you understood it, n
Yeah,
hops record the connection
yeah,
from
and
station I to by changing at most one train. That is n hops. Okay.
okay. I thought I got confused between the n hop and one more hop. Yeah,
Yeah. Procedure one more hop extend path of length of n, length n
n
path
part to n plus one. Yeah,
n two parts of n plus 1, length n two parts of n, length n plus 1. Okay. Procedure one more hop extend the paths from length n parts to n plus 1. We want to extend n hops to allow one more hop,
one more
so
hop.
that is n plus
Right,
1 hops. Okay.
right. Yeah. We are extending n to n plus one. Right.
Yes, we are extending
Yeah,
n hops to n plus 1 hops in
right.
the procedure one more hop.
Yeah.
So if we are doing two more hops, means there can be trains, means there can be direct trains with one intermediate station,
Yes.
and train with two intermediate stations.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think three also, because this is one more you said.
And no, he's telling about two more, two
Yeah,
hops.
I'm asking about two more.
Two more.
Two.
Yeah, if it is
Okay.
two hops,
Yeah.
then only two. If it is two more hops, that yeah, there is nothing like two more hops. There is one more hop only.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
there is only one more hop of
yeah,
that particular hops, right?
yeah, one more hop of that particular
Like
hop.
one more hop for two hops, one more hop for three hop. That could be
See
possible,
here,
right?
yeah, one more hop of n
For
hops.
that particular hops,
The hop.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's why I said that three intermediate station is also possible, because two of that particular hop and one for that one more hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ma'am, there is a less than equal to thing, right? At most we are taking, right?
At most, so there
Yeah.
can be, or there can, like at most that the
Yeah.
case is that thing.
Then it will be less than equal to thing, right?
Yeah, less than or equal to. You can go
Right.
within less than or equal to two intermediate or
Right.
three. That's the case. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Thanks all,
three may
Pacha.
not be included, na? Third.
What? Not understood.
I understood. I'm asking that third intermediate station will not be included in two more hops, na?
Thing is like for the two more hops, like what parameters we are passing to that two more hops procedure. You should pass, like if you are telling two more hops of two hops, like in the one more hop you are giving n hops as this parameter, that is n plus one hop, like
Right.
the hops which we have gave, to that we are adding one. If you are telling two more hops or something, there is no procedure like two more hops here, you
Two more
haven't
hop.
defined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one more hop is there, and you can put two hops into that parameter, right?
Yeah, you can put any number, n number of
Yeah,
hops.
and
Any
then 2 will be converted into 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Then
three
at most
hops.
you can take 3 intermediate station, right?
Yeah, you don't confuse like about two more hops. There is nothing like two more hops. There is
Yeah,
one more
yeah,
hop, one
yeah.
hop, two hop, three
Right,
hops. Okay.
right, right.
In two hops, you can take at most two trains, two hops. Like there can be two intermediate stations. At most two
Yeah,
intermediate station.
at
Like
most
no,
2
you
intermediate.
can go
Yeah,
from station A to station J directly by one train,
right,
or you
right.
can
Yeah,
change one train, or you can change two trains.
2
That's
train,
the
right.
thing in two hops case. Okay.
Correct.
Now I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks all for this joining the session. We'll
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
yeah, we'll end the session.
Ma'am, then that challenging session is not conducting in this term. Challenge session, I think. Yes, is not there. Hello.